I just showed the book. Yeah, go for it.
Give it up for Jay, everybody. Get Bard's Eternal. This is the scroll poem. You can buy this book, check it out. Amazing, amazing stuff. I wrote one line every day for a year. This is today's line, July 8th. Long live the here and now. We're gonna get some amazing here and now with this great musician we're very excited to have. Give it up for Mena Lora, everybody. Gonna play some piano for us. The great Mena Lora gonna play some tunes. Sound good.
Grab the book. Yeah, you gotta pay for that, man. You don't get a free copy just because you're running the show.
This is mine right there.
Woo!
Hey, I'm gonna try and stick with the whole vulnerability central theme. And I'll just play songs I wrote. This is called Droplet Song. There was something in the air. I felt it, but I couldn't see. I dreamed that you loved me because your eyes are so sweet. The prettiest days are on their way, it seems. I'm not so sure, but I want something to believe. I'm giving someone something to believe in. Is it you? What am I to do? I planted some seeds in the sidewalk, watered them and they already dried up. I'll do it again tomorrow. You never know when God will show up and bring us some flowers, and until then I guess I could buy some. So he knows I remember what they look like. So he knows I got it until he can stop by. Until then, I'll hold a beat down. Until then, would you spin my wheels around? And you could give me something, cause I want it, but really I do it for the love. I keep it on me, keep it open. I'm always refining, never mind the way the wind blows me. I know when I get lonely that it's only for a moment. Someday soon the flowers come. I planted some seeds in the sidewalk, watered them all, they already dried up. I'll do it again tomorrow. You never know when God will show up and bring us some flowers, and until then I guess I could buy some. So he knows I remember what they look like. So he knows I got it until he can stop by. Until then, I'll hold a beat down. Yeah, until then, would you spin my wheels around?
One more!
Let's just call it all right now. I've been down that road before. Pay the rent and clean the floors. Someone's gotta do it, but I don't think it's me this time. And I believe that you love me, sure. I conceded when she was what she needed. I was just what you believed in. We've all moved along and I'm feeling alright now. And I was shaking and my heart was far too naked for me to make it on my own. I couldn't fake this type of experience. Thank you for making me aware of what I want. And I'm feeling a pretty world behind. Forgot my favorite parts, broke my own glass heart, stuck the feelings in compartments like you did when it all started, and that was all fine. So it goes, oh, that wound was sore for a minute, and the bloody parts were shiny. Oh, I might have fell apart and attracted a few sharks. Call it ugly, call it smart. I'm just happy it's not hard to look into a mirror now and smile. Then I was shaken and my heart was far too naked for me to make it on my own. I couldn't fake this type of experience. Thank you for making me aware of what I want. And I'm feeling alright now. Yeah, I'm feeling alright now. I got through that hard somehow. Yeah, I'm feeling alright now.
Give it up for me and Laura, everybody. Sounding phenomenally great. Beautiful. Beautiful, amazing. Hell yeah, thank you guys. It's okay. It's we always have people walk in, they want to chill for a second. That's fine, let's go, let's go. We try to hook them,
It's gonna keep getting better and better.
That's right. We got so many amazing acts. We got Jason King is in the house, everybody. So we're stay tuned for that. But it's all right. You know, we're gonna have a good time. We have such incredible people in this room right now. I can't believe it. We're gonna party, and we're gonna do the 2-drink minimum. All right, that was fantastic. We have Adiel, you're on deck. Jose Bedoy coming up. Shaq Zula, Paul Henry, Shaina Compton, The Fool, Danny Fallon, Jason King, Joe Levy, Ramsy Hernandez, and abrifs. All right, let's get this next comedian up. We're very excited. Is AJ Azar in the house still? Did you leave? Did AJ Azar leave? Did he leave? Oh, I was so excited to see this up-and-coming young comic, but maybe next time. Sorry about that. If anybody else wants to sign up, we can add you to the list. Let's get, all right, well, Jose Bedoy, you're on deck. AJ Azar going once, going twice. Maybe you're smoking. Is Adiel okay? All right. This next comedian, we love this next comedian. I probably mispronounced his name every single time he's ever come up, but he's hilarious and we love him. Give it up for Adiel. Woo!
Guys, give it up for Matt one time. Give it up for your host. Give it up for the bartender. Please tip him. Give it up for yourselves. That's right. I use the big boy mic. Yeah, give it up for all the talent you've seen tonight, man. For real. Because, you know, public speaking is like people's #1 fear. It's public speaking. But I actually don't agree with that. You know what I think people's #1 fear is? Public blowjobs. Giving or receiving, you know? I took the subway to get here. I take the subways a lot. You guys take the subways? Yeah. I like taking the subways because I like going people watching. You guys go people watching? Yeah? Yeah, it's a lot like bird watching. But instead of throwing little pieces of bread at them, you just throw the whole loaf. You know what I mean? Yeah, I threw a whole loaf of bread at this dude's head the other day. He was like, ow. I was like, it's fucking bread. Get the fuck out of here. But I like people watching. I like people watching like in the subways, you know? Like, you know how like cops always walk in the subways, you know? It's always like a guy cop and a guy cop, or a guy cop and a lady cop. It's never really a lady cop and a lady cop, which I kind of find a little sexist, you know? But sometimes when I'm in the subways and I see like a guy cop and a lady cop walking and I want to entertain myself, I'll go up to the lady cop, I'll point to the guy cop, and I'll be like, is this guy bothering you? The guy cop's always like, I'm sorry, sir, is there a problem here? I'll be like, I'm sorry, I was talking to her, not you. Could you just back up a little bit? 6 feet, please? You know you can do better than him, right? Watching cops, I feel safer when crime is up. You know? Can anybody else relate to this? I feel safer when crime is up when I'm watching cops. I watched a cop eating an acai bowl the other day. I've never felt less safe in my life. There's nothing like watching a cop scoop acai out of an acai bowl while dripping a little bit on his uniform that just makes you feel the less safe you've ever been in the city, you know? It's like watching your tax money become tax, I feel like. Straight on tax. Fucking stand-up comedy. There was a whole group of people here, and they're gone now. It's like this whole side of the room killed themselves. Did you know that bats have a hard time killing themselves because they're already hanging upside down? Did you know this? It's a fact. Oh God. Alright. I was watching the news the other day, and this is one thing I was thinking about. When has the word on the street ever just been a word, you know? Not a full run-on sentence, you know what I'm saying? Fucking annoying, dude. Like, you've never been watching TV and seen the news anchor look into the television and just being like, and the word on the street is salmon. Life could just be so much simpler, you know? It's always a long run-out thing. But I was watching the news recently, and I was watching this expose on SpaceX, short for space exploration. And I don't know why we're doing this. I don't know why we're exploring space. It doesn't really make sense to me, you know? Because we've been trying to communicate to aliens through satellite signals, radio frequencies, space phones. They're not talking back to us, guys. They're not communicating back to us. Like, I don't think they want us on their own turf, you know what I mean? And it's rude of us to just go out there when they're not even talking back to us. Because that's like calling up a friend, your friend not answering, so then you just go to their house anyways. We're like the rudest fucking species, dude. We're the rudest. So you know what we did? We sent a monkey to space. That's what we did. We fucking sent a... That's probably the rudest thing you could do, is when your friend doesn't pick up, you don't go over there, you just send a monkey. It's crazy. To me, I don't. You guys, I guess you're all in for it, but I don't get it. I don't get it too because, like, here's the thing. I think aliens are way more advanced than us, and they don't fuck with us because they already know that for the majority of us, we don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We have a lot of problems. We have like race wars and shits. We have like a lot of fucking problems. Aliens, they don't have our problems. I don't think they give a shit about us, you know? Because you know what an alien says when they see another alien? Oh, it's one of us. It's just another one. That's all I do. That's all it is. It's just another guy. Another alien. You know what I do when I see another person? Just like, oh shit, alright, I gotta get going. I was planning on the set to go exactly as it went. So. Give it up for your host, guys.
He did it. He executed it perfectly according to his rehearsed plan. That was meticulous. That was brilliant. It's the Adiel tribute microphone, everybody. Recognize it. He's the only one that gets to use it. Give it up for Adiel, everybody. Fucking fantastic, hilarious stuff, as usual. It's what we've come to expect. All right, we've got the amazing Shaq Zula, if you're here. Paul Henry coming up, Shaina Compton, The Fool, Danny Fallon. This is like the Yankees of comedy, okay? This is the fucking New York baseball Yankees of goddamn... Danny Fallon is in the house. I mean, come on. It's like Mariano Rivera, okay? Jason King, Joe Levy, Ramsy, Hernandez, abrifs, Annie, the great Annie, just added to the list. Is Jose Bedoy in the house? Jose, all right, maybe next time. How about Shaq Zula? Shaq Zula, you never know. You know, we've got some signer-uppers that kind of, you know, they're not sure. All right, so we'll have Shaina Compton on desk. Let's get Paul Henry up, everybody. Give it up for the hilarious Paul Henry.
I'll just let me click that on real quick.
Oh shit. Woo. Out of respect for the great, I'll leave this other one alone. Hell yeah, make some noise for yourselves. Thanks for coming, thanks for staying. Yeah. Some noise for your host and bartender, amazing. Yo. Happy Monday, everybody. Woo. Oh, what was I gonna talk about? Damn, I threw that right out the window. I live in Brooklyn right now, right? And Brooklyn's like a funny place because I was walking around the other day and somebody had spray painted on the ground, George Floyd lives, right? And we live in such a confusing time in America right now. I didn't know if it was like inspirational, you know? Like George Floyd lives on through all of us. Or if it was a conspiracy theory, right? Like, George Floyd lives. I saw this motherfucker last week in Brazil with some Germans. I was confused. I think the best conspiracy theory I've heard of, I was in college and my roommate, he told me that he thought that the dinosaurs were fake. Right? And I was like, Antoine, why do you think the dinosaurs are fake? And he looked at me right in my eyes and he said, Paul Henry, the museum industry. I was like, motherfucker, the museum is free, dude. What are you talking about? Does anybody here believe in any good conspiracy theories? You shook your hand. Well, what is it?
Shrek is real.
Shrek is real? I don't even understand why you bring that up in a conspiracy theory question. That's just true fact. Shrek 2? Honestly, Shrek is a handsome king. You know what I mean? The way he accepted Fiona for herself, that is a prime and healthy relationship. Amen, dude. And your boy Donkey, voiced by Eddie Murphy, got to fuck a dragon. That's like, that's a squad, you know? You lost your virginity to Shrek 2?
We were watching Shrek 2 and I was like, okay, we can do it.
Did Shrek get you in the mood? Or did like Donkey get you in the mood?
It was definitely when Donkey met How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
And
that's
it was like,
crazy.
oh, you're a lady dragon. Yeah. So, I love the soundtrack. I love David Bowie. I love changes.
See, that I kind of feel the same way about Toxic by Britney Spears. You know, I didn't lose my virginity to it, but that was the first time I realized I was straight. Do you guys remember the music video for that shit? She was like on the airplane. Yeah, she like pushed the dude into the airport bathroom, the airplane bathroom, ripped off his mask and like did this move on him. And I swear to God, I felt like Aang realizing he was the Avatar for the first time. I was like, oh my. It was pretty tight. Work is tough, isn't it? Because like, when you don't have a job, all you want is a job. But when you have a job, all you want is to be dead. Yeah, that shit sucks so much, man. I feel like that's one of life's great mysteries, you know? Like how the other side of the pillow is always cold, or how like toast always falls down butter side first. You guys ever been so shamed by society for not having a 9 to 5? You stand on the train like, yeah, maybe I will move to Atlanta and become a correctional officer. Those are some weird ads, right? Like, Atlanta is 5 states away, man. If anybody tried to convince me to move 5 states for minimum wage, I'd be like, you're trying to kidnap me, bro. But I'm envious, man, because they trump it up so, like, they make it look so nice, right? People get paid like $100 an hour just to be a cop, right? It changed my whole perspective on these people, right? Because now I watch those videos of cops beating the shit out of student protesters, and I'm like, oh my God, they're making so much overtime right now. No, I feel it. It sucks. It sucks. Actually, no, I want to do this one. I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race with my girlfriend. Yeah. And in one of the episodes, they were talking about clown lung, which is a serious disease where, due to all the makeup that they wear, it like coats their lungs and they can die from that. But I'm dumb, right? So I thought clown lung meant whenever a drag queen would exhale, her lungs would go honk honk. Kind of a long joke, but not a great joke. Thank you, I'm Paul.
Give her the hilarious Paul Henry, everybody. I think the most important thing we learned here tonight, Shrek is real, everybody. Look it up. Go down the Shrek rabbit hole. The moon landing, the pandemic, and Shrek. Okay? All right. Anyway, give it up one more time for Paul Henry. That was hilarious. Fantastic. We love the crowd work. Beautiful. All right. We have the Fool on deck. We have the great Danny Fallon coming up, the amazing Jason Kane, Joe Lovey, Ramsy, Hernandez, Abrifs, and Annie. We're very excited about this next comedian. She made her debut last week. It was hilariously funny. We're stoked to have her back. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Shaina Compton.
Very close, very close. It's Shaina Joseph. But that Compton is the new name. Compton is the new game. Woo! Let's give it up for me again. Woo! Okay, Shaina, I am straight out of Compton. Straight out of Compton. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. A lot of people, they when they talk about other people, they'll like talk about their friends. They'll be like, you know, Shaina, you know, I was talking to this person, and I was, you know, really starting to get along with them. But then they said something, and it threw me off. And now, like, I'm No, I don't want to be friends with them anymore. But I don't know. For me, like, I think that's, you can't do that. Like, I hold my friendships, I go by the 85-15 rule. If 85% of what you say is okay, 15% can be shit. So, like, whatever, today you called me like a stupid bitch, cunt, fucking stupid, cunt, fucking. You insulted my family, you insulted my friends, you insulted my whatever. I have to remember what you said yesterday. Yesterday you said, hi, how are you? What time is it? What? Oh no, I didn't say anything. Okay. Yeah. So I put up with the abuse. So I can hear these statements. So, thank you. Oh God. A memory came to me a few weeks ago. When I was 16, I was walking down the street, and one of our neighbors, he comes up to me and he goes, Shaina, you know, you have such pure energy about you. You just have like a really sweet way of being, and you know, you can just see that you radiate goodness, there's nothing terrible about you. Don't tell me that. Please, just AI porn my body and make me watch before you tell me that shit. Make me watch you watch. I want to know what I do in your imagination. Please violate my body before you violate my soul. Bitch. I mean, Mr. Goldman. Chavez. I want to teach you guys a song. It's called Transition Time. Okay, this is how it goes. If you can figure it out while I sing it, you can sing with me. Transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time. It's time to transition. Some of you are very fast learners. Next round is for those of you who are not. Transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time. It's time to transition. I think comedy and consent are kind of similar. Because, you know, you can tell when someone's intuitive with it versus when someone's just taking a class. Yeah. You know, when someone's intuitive with it, great. Good comedy, good sex, same thing. But when someone's not intuitive with it for the 5 minutes that we have to spend in your presence, thank God for those fucking classes. Okay. This next show, transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time, transition time. It's time to transition. Okay, this next, some asshole's calling me. 1 second. Hello. Okay. No, I don't want to. You want me to say that on stage? Okay, no, shut up. All right. Okay, sorry. No, stop. Okay, I'll do it. Anything for you. Woo! All right. I think a lot of people do stand up because it's the only thing they can do. But I think a lot of people also do stand up because it's the only thing they can't do. I think the thought process is, fuck, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, all right. I think the thought process is, you know, oh, you forgot? Okay, 1 sec. All right. The thought process is, well, people don't listen to me in conversation for some reason, but here they can't leave. Okay, you want, all right, you just want to, all right, bye. Anybody want a free notebook? Yeah. It says, you can make a wish or you can make it happen. This one says, you can make a wish or you can make it happen. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. This one says, let all that you do be done in love. one says, faith does not make things easy, it makes things possible.
How did that happen?
This one says, faith does not make things easy, it makes things possible. This one says, faith does not make things easy, it makes things possible. This one says, faith does not make things easy, it makes things possible. Yeah? This is, guys, I just came up with this. I just wrote this. Who's next? Matt, you want a notebook?
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that you haven't peed during the set. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Faith,
Still possible? Yeah, you can still go. Okay. And give it up for Pete.
woo!
Don't give it up for poop.
Woo!
All right, take care.
Wow.
Shaina Joseph, everybody. I don't know. I think there's a Shaina Compton. I don't know. It was autofilled. Give it up for Shaina Joseph, the amazing, and we all got faith-based notebook propaganda, which I love. I mean, thank you. I'm always looking for interesting notebooks. This is definitely going to really add a lot to my collection in my archive. When I put my archive in the university, that's what I'm planning on doing with all my notebooks. So this will go to the archive at Columbia or, wherever the archive is going. But anyway, faith does not make things easy. It makes things possible, everybody. Give it up one more time for Shaina Joseph and that important religious propaganda. All right, so we have the amazing, you can't beat this lineup. We've got Danny Fallon, Jason Kane, Annie, Joe Levy, Ramsy Hernandez, and abrifs. But first, we're going to let the man cook. We have to get this next gentleman up because we just need to go to a Key West intermezzo. Let's get the fool up. We're pulling a tarot card, everybody. It's the fool.
Hey, what's up? I'm Fool. Not because I'm funny or anything, just because of what a fool believes, but that's all. You said there was like a mild theme going on. The lovely human who played the piano was like, what was the mild theme of like?
Vulnerability and sensuality.
Yeah, that one. Alright, so that hit, because one time I started dating this girl who liked music, and then she was like, oh, send me a song, and I did, and then she just didn't respond about it. She loves fucking music. All she does is post about musicians and shit, and she just didn't say shit. She didn't say it was bad, she just acted like she never received it, like she never listened. I was like, ow. And I had also written a song about her, but then I sure as fuck wasn't gonna send that. So this is a song about that girl that she never heard. It's a really nice song. It's not like mean or anything. But that happened. So I'm gonna get vulnerable and sensual with y'all with a song about a girl who never heard it. She smiles like sunshine and smells like cigarettes. She could dance if it feels right, so play your minuets. She got big dreams, she got big eyes. She could tear it up, burn it down, slide through it all. I will trace your frame up against the wall. It might take hours or no time at all. I will trade you faces from the fall. Woo! Her hips move like smoke rings, her mouth makes you spin. Her arms work like gravity pulling you in. Take aim and relax as you crash on her shores. You're bracing for impact and begging for more. I will climb your towers so we can slide through it all. I will trace your frame up against the wall. It might take hours or no time at all. I will trade you faces from the fall. Woo! Word. That was it. That was that one. She's never gonna hear it. Well, maybe she will. Never gonna tell her though. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, it's good. It's for y'all now. That song's for the streets. We gave it back. I'm gonna play one more, I guess, for you. Seems right. Yeah, I know it's late. We're all here. I want to hear you guys' jokes. This song's streaming under Fool's Good. That's what all my music is streaming underneath on all the streaming platforms. This one I just wrote. I wrote this song because I was laying in bed one night and I was like, I want to write a song that one day I'll be sitting around a campfire and like a bunch of young ruffians will just start striking up and playing this song and like everyone will know it and they'll have no idea that I wrote it. Like it'll just become like a folklore standard. That was kind of the goal with this one. Storm came out wailing, cut his own cord. The first words he ever learned were mama, papa, and burn, burn, burn. Oh, problems. Say he got problems. Just wondering what it's like to be the bad guy. She was raised in a swamp shack, snakes out front, gators in the back. She's a queen of the sneak attack. Yeah, yeah, just do your heart and your Cadillac. Oh, problems. Say she got problems. Just wondering what it's like to be the bad guy. She was sipping something cold and clear. He said, I know you're not from around here. She said, damn right, tell me some more. Ash, took the drink back and ordered 2 more. Oh, problems. Say they got problems. Oh, they're just wondering what it's like to be the bad guy.
In the pocket, fool, fool, fool. That was, yeah, that was grooving. That was totally funky, and I think that's not easy to do with the acoustic guitar to make people move like that. Give it up for Fool, great song. Give it up, fantastic. Thank you. Are you playing any gigs or anything that we can check out?
Oh shit, man! I wish. You come to Cuckoo's on Wednesdays. I play that place a lot.
Oh hell yeah! All right.
I'm gonna feature in like September. We're working up.
All right, I will come. I will come out to that. I've been meaning to come to that for a while. So.
You should go, Shaina Compton's there.
I love Cuckoo's. I love Cuckoo's. Soho Playhouse. Matt Scribble and they're all great. We love Cuckoo's. Shout out to Jackson Sturkey. Yeah. We want to do like a cross open mic universe, you know, MCU meets DC open mic, you know. But anyway, so we'll check it out. We'll check the Fool out at Soho Plus. Give it up one more time for Fool. Everybody's on it. Fucking great as hell. All right, I did just want to put this out there. Because I've got comedians here. I want to know how comedians think about this. I don't know if you saw this recently, but the comedians met with the Pope.
Yeah.
Did you see this? Fucking like Jon Stewart and fucking Jimmy. They all met with the goddamn Pope, which
Operation room, yeah.
That shit. Fuck that.
it's going deep, is what I'm saying. They're all being programmed by the Catholic, you know. But anyway, we'll let you guys get into it. I just wanted to bring that because I want to hear people's opinions. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. But I do want to say, you got to come out this Sunday because 1:30 p.m. we've got this next artist. Okay, this is not a joke. Okay, people think it's they think because I've been doing the blue comedy poetry, blue collar, which was a joke for me, but it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And I respect you guys all as poets, writers, artists, and I like where you're coming from. I can't wait to hear it. So we've got some comedians, Jason T. Cucker, Ben Callahan, and this next comedian, poet, art, of all of the above. So we're excited to have him here. He'll be there on Sunday reading poetry with us on Governor's Island. We'll be there all weekend. Easy Paradise will be there all weekend. I'll be hosting all day Sunday, so come check it out. And I cannot wait to hear this next guy. He's so smart, he's so funny, and he's just a great artist. Give it up for Danny Fallon, everybody. The great Danny Fallon.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Good to be here, huh? Yes, good to be alive, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Could be worse, you know? You could be sucking dick for heroin. That's a potential life course for anyone here. And you shouldn't suck dick for heroin. You shouldn't. That's what my mother used to say when I was on heroin.
Speak on it.
And she's right, you know, you shouldn't suck dick for heroin. You should suck dick for love of the game. You know? You should suck dick because you're good at it. And we appreciate you, you know? Don't taint it. Don't prostitute your passions, okay? Pursue it for the art of it. Like, don't you want to achieve mastery in something in life? They say it takes 10,000 hours to achieve mastery. And I'm willing to donate some of my time to the cause. This is a great job, dude. This is the only job I've ever had in my life where I can just openly solicit sex. I used to work at McDonald's. You can't do that there. You'd be like, hey, you want a number one or you want to suck my dick? What do you think about that, huh? Supersize that. It's good to be here, though, man. I mean, maybe you guys don't understand this, but there's nothing better than this. This is it. This is as good as life gets, right here. It's true. I've done it all, okay? I've shot dope. I've smoked crack, okay? I've had sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've had sex. Yeah.
All right.
And there's nothing better than this, what we got right here. Community, people, paying attention, presence, okay? Beauty, art. This is it right here. Doesn't get better than this, okay?
Speak on it.
Facts.
Parents aren't calling right now, all right? Parents aren't here, we can do whatever we want. You ever think about that? Yeah, we can do an orgy. We can do an orgy. Hey, listen, I found out recently you could come as a man through anal penetration, you know? Like I didn't know you could do that. And it didn't happen this week. It's probably this year. But, you know, yeah, I was fingering my asshole when I came, and I was like, wow. I didn't know that it was even a possibility. Yes. I don't know what to do with that information yet, but no. You know, like I was always so opposed to getting pegged. But now, you know, I would dabble, you know. But I think the thing about human beings is the world is always changing, right? The world is always changing. And I think it's always changing because we're very unsatisfied. You know, human beings. We're unsatisfied, and I think it's because, you know, some animals, they die right after mating.
Yeah.
Which that's the correct formula.
Yeah.
You know, because human beings, we have sex, and they're like, shit, that didn't even make me happy. I guess I'll build a tall building now. I guess I'll bomb some people, you know. I don't know, it's just, the world is changing a lot. They're changing a lot of words, guys. They're saying that you shouldn't call homeless people homeless anymore. You're supposed to call them unhoused. Prostitutes, not supposed to call them prostitutes. You're supposed to call them sex workers. And I gotta let you know, as someone who was once both formerly those things, it was never really the label that was bringing me down. I was never like, ooh, maybe if they called it unhoused, I wouldn't be so fucking cold. Maybe if I was an empowered sex worker, I wouldn't remember the feeling of his beard on my balls for the rest of, every time I get a blowjob for the rest of my life. Maybe my friends wouldn't call me a faggot. Which is true. That's a thing that happened. That was a very common thing back in the day, you know? And it wasn't even, you didn't even have to do anything gay, necessarily, for that to be hurled your way, you know? You could just be caught reading a book. You know? I grew up in Indiana. And it's, you know, you just don't like football. And then people are calling you that, you know, but worse. And it's weird though, because so we don't say that word as much anymore, which is good. I'm all for that, you know? But some words, it's layered. There's layers. Okay, it's biblical. All right, it's biblical. That's what it is. Okay. It's actually called litotes. Well, that is it. That's when you refer to something. You say, "I'm not going to refer to something," so then you refer to it. You refer to it by not referring to it. Get your game up, adiel. Okay. Literary techniques. Okay, we're not just a bunch of idiot comedians, okay, doing puns and dick jokes. No, we're doing esoteric dick jokes, god damn it. No, but some words we don't say as much anymore, and I feel like we didn't even have a conversation about. Like some words, like when I was younger, I worked at McDonald's, and I worked with a man named Wigger Will. That was his real name. The managers would call him that and everything. They'd be like, Wigger Will, you're late for work again. Wigger Will, you cannot eat chicken selects right out of the tray. Because Wigger's not known for proper food safety handling procedures. This is a tough joke to do as a white guy. Okay, I did this Saturday, all black room. Okay, I gotta nail the W, man. My pronunciation has to be exact, precise. I gotta punch that W. Otherwise, they're gonna punch a different W. You know what I'm saying? I hate the idea of someone walking in one consonant late. It's terrifying, but I gotta talk about it because this is my truth. Okay. Wigger Will was a real person in my life. He was a staple. We used to refer to him as an inner city legend in Crown Point, Indiana. Okay? There was Wigger Will, there was Staples, and there was Boots. Okay? New York City, you get blessed. There's an abundance of characters and personalities. When you grow up in a small town, there's only a few things going on. There's like one hot girl. There's one Vietnam vet that walks around. It's just a walk. He just walks. You just see him everywhere. He's always got a grocery bag. You don't know where he's going. You don't know where he came from, but you know he's moving. Okay? And then you got Wigger Will. And Wigger Will's accomplice, Staples, who smells like shit. Okay? But anyhow, I was doing this joke recently, and this gay guy interrupted, because they be doing that. And he was like, hey, am I wrong? I mean, sometimes they be doing that. I'm not blaming them, but they're very opinionated. They're vocal. That's all I'm saying. They can be. Everything's nuanced, all right? But comedy relies on stereotypes. Comedy relies on we're reducing human behavior to binaries, okay? So don't take it personal. I take comedy personal all the time. I'm like, that's stupid. That's on me. I'm being dumb. I'm being too literal. Anyhow, point is I'm doing nofap, so I'm being very meta, okay? Semen retention equals meta for me. That's my truth. Anyhow, this gay guy, he was like, hey, how come the crowd gasped more at the word wigger than the word faggot? And I was like, I don't know. Probably because wiggers have been through more in this country. Listen, you never see a wigger parade?
Yet.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's gonna happen.
A girl can dream.
I don't even think, because here's the thing, what I'm saying is like, where have all the wiggers gone? You know? Where did all the wiggers go?
Florida.
Vanilla Ice, you got a point. Where did all the wiggers go is actually a lesser known Rudyard Kipling poem. It was actually the B-side to White Man's Burden. It's good though, man. Really just tearing it up here. Really just getting after it. Really just doing all the things. Man, it's tough, you know. This is a tricky moment as a comedian, you know. You're in the pocket, you're comfy, you're cool, you're calm, you're collected. You're like, damn, do I play the hits, make people like me, or do I pursue the truth of my artistic journey? Blaze a trail. Get up in there. Get after it. Blaze new trails. I don't know. I'm gonna blaze new trails. That's what I'm gonna do. This is an open mic. Okay? You want the good shit? I don't know. I don't know if I have it yet.
I don't know if you have it. Get it.
But I gotta find out. And- listen. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Reincarnation, how do we feel about it?
Real.
Real? I hope so.
Come on.
You know why? I saw a black midget the other day.
Yeah.
I hope that's not his only life. See, this is what I'm saying, the black guy laughs. Y'all being a bunch of tight-ass honky squares. It's on you. Let loose. Let loose. He's laughing, you're not. It's on you. All I'm saying is I just hope he has, you know, maybe he comes back as like a tall Asian dude. I don't know.
I would love that.
We should all come back as all the things. You know? Like people, vegans would be like, you shouldn't eat cheeseburgers, you know, it's murder. I don't mind if I come back as a cow for life so that y'all can eat a cheeseburger. I don't mind. I would be cool with a whole life as a cow. It's the great equalizer. It's the great equalizer. Reincarnation, you know, it helps. All right. I think that being a man is it's tough. It's tough to be a guy, you know. Unpopular opinion, you know. They don't want to hear about, you know, the white man's burden, you know, and that's just. They don't want to hear about it. It's tough, you know. It's just tough to like just go anywhere and just see a woman and be like, fuck. God damn it. I have two options. Either be a creep or be a coward. Those are my only options. Every time I see a beautiful woman. Well, not a creep, but you know, it's just insane, you know? Trying to talk to people, trying to go after it. Trying to get after it, man. Trying to get in there, you know? Trying to figure it all out. Sometimes it's tough, you know? You ever get so depressed, you're like, I think I'll start a family. See? That's real. You know this godless way that we're living in New York City isn't working. That's all that getting ghosted on Hinge, it ain't working. You know it. We should be starting families, okay? Because I don't know, but it's hard because my family won't. It's like, you know, it's like my dad wants to call me on a Friday night. Do you want grandchildren or not? You know, I gotta get after it. I can't talk to you if I talk to you on the phone for 2 hours, how am I gonna, find a little piece of pussy and make you a grandchild, How am I gonna do that? Sometimes my dad will call me and I don't answer it because I'm in a good mood. That happened recently, and then later that night I was masturbating because I couldn't find a little piece of pussy. Because I didn't try. That's the real thing. I don't try. You can't lose if you never try. Bukowski put that on his gravestone. Don't try. Just wait for it to come to you. Young men, just let it come to you. It's going to be bad, but it's easy. But anyhow. That's my experience. Don't pursue pussy. Just let the shit that'll fuck up your life just come directly to you. You might not want to laugh, but it's a valid experience. But anyhow, so later that night I was masturbating after I didn't answer my dad's call. And I don't want to be gross with you guys, but when I was done, I saw my cum. And it made me sad. It made me sad to think this cum could have grown up to not want to answer my phone call. But I robbed him of that. Gotta start a family, man. I gotta start a family, man. This ain't working, dude. Anyhow, you guys been a lot of fun. Thanks for Matt Proctor. Thanks for Easy Paradise.
The poet Daniel Fallon, everybody. Come out Sunday. I think he's going to be doing the exact same set on Governor's Island. He'll be doing the Don't Suck Dick for Heroin poem. And no, it was fantastic. Give it up for Danny Fallon, everybody. Hilarious. Fantastic. So yeah, come and see us Sunday. We'll be on the White Horse stage, appropriately enough, at 1:30 p.m. We'll have Danny Fallon reading poetry. That was fantastic. I mean, that's range. That was amazing. And then you're going to read poetry on Sunday. So fantastic. Give it up one more time for Danny Fallon, everybody. All right, we've got Joe Levy coming up, Ramsy Hernandez, abrifs, Annie, and Bob Infinite came in the house. We've got Bob Infinite in the house. Everybody going to be closing us out with some music. This next comedian, he just sent in his SNL audition. He recorded that. It looked very funny, actually. So who knows? We may be hearing very soon. He just auditioned for Saturday Night Live. So give it up for the great Jason King, everybody. Hilarious, talented Jason King.
Hell yeah. Hey guys, make some noise for yourselves. What's up? All right. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, where's Danny? Dude, I hope you get a piece of pussy after this. I feel like when you say wigger, you have to put an H in there. You know what I mean? Like people in the South just wigger. You know? I feel like it's the only way you don't get in trouble. You know what I mean? All right, cool, fantastic. Yeah. Anyway, have you guys seen those? Do I want to use this one? Do I want to use the cool one? Sick. All right, cool. Have you guys seen those murderous couples? You ever heard of these couples? Yeah. Well, is Bonnie and Clyde murderers? Did they murder?
They murdered a lot of people.
Yeah, they murdered. Okay. I don't watch movies at all, so I don't know. But yeah, you guys have seen these couples that kill people together. They'll hide the body together. I feel like a lot of people see those couples and they see two despicable people. All right, but what I see is a man who killed somebody and then a really, really good girlfriend. Yeah. Right? People are like, she's a bad girl. I'm like, no, she's a ride or die. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I turned off my mic. I feel like in rap songs they're always like, would you love me if I was broke? I'm like, would you, if I killed somebody, would you at least Google some options? That's what I want to know, man. Let's see what else. Okay, I want to try a bunch of jokes. Is that okay? Yeah. I'm going to try a bunch of jokes. Wait till I finish a joke, okay? And then I'm going to say keep it or kill it. Okay? All right? And then you tell me whether I should keep it or kill it. All right, here's the first one. I was at a Jewish wedding recently. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you know this, at a Jewish wedding, there's like this thing that like, I don't know if everybody does it, but the guys definitely do it, where they like grab hands like this, and they like hop around in a circle. And, you know, like the groom came up to me, he was so happy to see me, he's like, all right, Jason, let's fucking do this. And I did it, and I was like, oh fuck, this is the kid and play, dude. I don't know what the fuck. I know what this is, dude. I'm about to do. I like cleared the dance floor. I was like, all right, everybody, watch this, bro. And it did not work out. I like ended up kicking this dude in the shins, doing a okay, keep it or kill it. What do we think? That seems like a kill it. Kill it. All right, we're trying to do it. All right, it's not. It doesn't interest me enough to keep working on it. Fuck it. I'm not doing it. All right, go ahead. Here's another one. Here we go. You guys, here's the thing. I sympathize with the autocorrect on my phone. I feel like a lot of people get mad at autocorrect, right? Like especially when it like messes up your curses, you know, like turns all your fucks into ducks and shit. People get mad, right? But my thing is like, you'll be like, what the fuck autocorrect? But meanwhile, autocorrect is like, hey yo, like you just wanted me to assume that you were saying the N-word? Is that? Like, I'm gonna remember that the next time you want to say I hate nuggets. All right. All right. Keep it or kill it. What do you think? All right. Good. Man, do you guys know the phrase "let him cook"? Yeah. Okay. Everybody knows it. Anybody who doesn't know it? Okay, it's a good survey information I need to know. If you don't know, basically it's like you see somebody doing something that you're unsure of, and then you give them a chance. Right? And the funny thing about that phrase to me is that we are least likely to let someone cook when they're cooking. Right? Like if you're in the kitchen, you start seeing somebody put sugar on the asparagus, we're like, no more cooking for you. We're not letting you do anything in the kitchen. Take off the apron, put it away. No more. We're not even gonna let you wash the vegetables. Somehow you're gonna fuck that up. You know. I feel like the person who invented that probably ate a lot of really bad meals. You know what I mean? Like the rest of his family was like, please don't let him. It was like, no, we gotta let him cook. We gotta let everybody cook. Alright. Keep it. Alright, I'm gonna delete everything but the first punchline. I'm gonna start from basically scratch on that one. Let's see. What else do we got here? Oh, we talked about reincarnation. People, you believe in reincarnation?
Oh yeah.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, got people in here. I feel like a lot of people, when they talk about reincarnation, when people talk about reincarnation, they talk about it as if we're going to be cognizant of the change from like what we were to what we are, right? But
I'm cognizant now.
are you cognizant? Do you know what you were before?
I'm not conscious now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right, that's what you think.
Exactly.
But here's the thing, people talk about it like that. And the thing is, I hope that's not the case. Right? Because like, could you imagine like you own a fucking dog and you're like holding the dog and you're petting the dog and you're kissing the dog, and the whole time the dog knows that he's a 45-year-old man?
Oh my god.
That's disgusting. That's so infuriating. He's like humping your leg. He's like laying down on the ground. He's asking for a stomach rub. He's like, touch me. Come on. Yeah, keep doing that. You really, You know, that's disgusting. All right, what do you think? Keep it or kill it? Keep it. All right, cool. All right, I'll keep writing that one. I got to figure out where else to go. Let's see. My youngest brother has been annoying his entire life. And after 21 years of life, my mom just told me that he's autistic. And well,
Did she tell you you're autistic too?
me? No, I'm not autistic. No. I might be a psychopath, but not autistic. What was I saying? Yeah, he's been weird his whole life. And I just found out he's autistic, and it's funny to me because like 21 years is a very long time to be unfairly critical of somebody. You know what I mean? All right, so well, the timing got fucked up, but you get the point.
It's true though.
Well, the thing is, I used to make fun of him. I would make fun of him for the way he talked, for the way he moved, for his mannerisms. I made fun of an autistic person for being autistic. That's the worst thing you can do. Like, you can make fun of a person who's like impoverished, but don't do it for the reason that they're impossible. Like, you don't go up to a black person and be like, oh, you're so fucking black. Like, that is the worst thing you could possibly do. All right. Keep it or kill it. I think I should kill that. I think you guys are being nice. The rest of the joke is fine. That's just a new punchline I need to work on. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, speaking of this, I was actually I was doing self-checkout recently, and I felt really incompetent because like a mentally disabled person had to help me out 4 times. And on the 4th time, he walked away, and he was like, "This guy's so fucking retarded." And I was like, I short circuited for a second because I was like, this is like a midget calling me short. You know what I mean? Like, who are you to call? But also, like, because it's coming from you, like, is it true? You know? It's almost like I wouldn't ask for your opinion, but I really respect your perspective. You know? And I don't know. And then I also thought to myself, I was like, yo, like, I thought you guys didn't like this word. I almost, when he said it to me, I felt like one of those like reporters on Fox News that are always like, well, if black people don't want us to say the N-word, why do they say it to each other so much? Yeah. All right, let's see. I do. I'll say this last thing I get out of here, but. I do, my Instagram did do kind of well last year, and so because of that, I have, you know, like, I don't know, people that are fans or whatever, and I had the fan who's mentally disabled who reached out to me on his birthday, and he was like, hey man, I'm a big fan, my birthday soon, could you just send me a card? So, send him a card. This is last minute, by the way. It cost me $180 to ship to Europe. I sent him a card, I put my number on it, I was like, hey, if you ever need anything, call me. Huge mistake. Huge mistake, he calls me every single day. Between the hours of 3:45 and 4:30, every single day. And I'll pick up the phone, I'm like, what is it, Luke? He's like, I just played a soccer match, you proud of me? I'm like, yes, Luke, yes. And so one of these days, I got a call, middle of the night, and I'm like, okay. Hello, Luke. And then I pick up the phone, and it's like, this isn't Luke, this is Phil. I'm like, what? He's like, Luke gave me a number. I was playing soccer today, you proud of me? And I was like, yes, Phil. And then in the back I hear, he's great, isn't he? I'm like, Luke! I'm like, what the hell, dude? You had friends this whole time? He's like, yeah. Could you send both of us a card? That's my time, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out.
Give it up for Jason King, everybody. Oh my God. Hilarious. And congratulations on the audition. Give it up one more time for Jason King, everybody. We're honored. Now, Jason King with us. All right, so we've got, is Joe Levy in the house? I do not think Joe Levy is here. All right. So we'll have abrifs on deck. We'll have Annie coming up after that, and then we'll close it out with Bob Infinite. All right, this next act just walked in the room. He is ready to go. He is, because he's a pro. He's hilarious. We're stoked to have him back. Give it up for the very, very funny Ramsy Hernandez, everybody.
Yeah, you can use that one.
Woo! Nah, dog, I ain't Elvis and shit. Nah, dog, I ain't. Alright. God damn it. Woo! Yay! Y'all mad bricked up to be here. Give it up for yourselves. Yeah. We bricked up as fuck out here. I don't know what that word means. I've just been throwing it around, to be honest with you. I've been hoping nobody notices, and people been noticing. But like, I'll give you an example. The other day, I had a friend over at my house. I live with my mom,
So then my mom walked into the room as we were playing video games. She's just like, yo, I need you to do the laundry and take out the trash. I was like, yo, Shorty over there got me hella bricked up right now, you know? And then my buddy like leaned into me. He's like, I don't think you know what that word means. I was like, why? What do you think it means? He's like, I think it means you have an erection. I'm like, yo, you sound so crazy to be saying that to me. You know what I'm saying? Now you got me hella bricked up, son. You know? Get out of my face. Get out of my face. My dad was 65 years old when he had me, which means he's no longer with us. That's just how that works. Yeah, all right. Oh, okay. All right. Dad. Cool. No, my dude. Growing up with an old dad, it's weird, you know. Like one thing I didn't like was I didn't really like parent-teacher conferences, just because the teacher would always like be coming up to me the next day. She'd be like, "Yo, was that your dad I met the other day? He was adorable." I'd be like, "What? The fuck, bitch? Like that's my dad, not a golden retriever." You guys want to awe together real quick, just for her? I feel so bad that somebody just walked into that shit, bro. I don't know, man. I will say, I mean, I had a good dad though. You know, like, well, you know, he couldn't do everything though. Like, he didn't teach me sex ed. You imagine being an 80-year-old man teaching your teenage son sex ed. Just like, hey, I heard you're getting hard now. That sounds amazing. You know, like, tell me more. Like, please. You know. If anything, it was more like me teaching him sex ed. He was just like, yo, what are your secrets? I'm just like, dude, get on Pornhub, bro. This shit lit. You know what I'm saying? They really been working on the UI, the user interface. It's very good. These guys get it because Pornhub has a very intuitive user interface. They're like, yeah, I use that shit. That shit's mad intuitive, bro. I know exactly where to click. How did they know that, bro? They know everything. They know everything. My friend, you know, I had an old dad, but I feel like I grew up like in a tough neighborhood. So like my friend, he had this one dad that would just like get his drugs, which I'm pretty sure makes him a shitty father. But I'm also pretty sure that makes him like the greatest friend you can have. You know, that's the best friend right there. I wouldn't want him to raise me, but I could kick it with him. You know what I'm saying? He would get his whippets, bro. You ever done whippets before? You ever done whippets with your friend's dad before, bro? You learn shit. You're just like, oh, I wish I didn't learn that right now. I wish I could unlearn that shit. That information in particular got me really bricked up right now. You breaking me up with all these facts, bro. Calm down, you know. Yeah, no, my friend's parents were divorced, but like they wouldn't talk to each other, so they wouldn't communicate when to pick up the kid. So we would just crawl into his window to do drugs. You ever done that, bro? You ever like crawl into your friend's window to do drugs while his parents aren't home? It was pretty cool. Yeah. Can we do a yeah now? Can we do a yeah? Yeah. I want to repeat everything you say. I don't know why. It's just it's a little voice. It's like a chipmunk. It's nice. It's not. This isn't weird at all, dude. This is normal human behavior. You guys do ancestry tests? Has anybody here done an ancestry test before? Good. Wait, you were about to shut up. I've never done an ancestry test. I did it the old-fashioned way. I went out into the field and I learned shit about my family. You ever done that? You ever go to a family reunion with people you don't know and be like, yo, some of my cousins could get this dick, bro. Like, this bitch is bad. I didn't know I had a bad bitch in my family, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? I went to one of those family reunions. I found out I had like 3 black cousins, and I'm like, yo, what's the story with that? And this is true. This sounds insane, but it's true. My great-great-grandfather was a comedian in Cuba. He was a comedian in Cuba, but he wasn't your average comedian. He wasn't like, you know, he wasn't like Mark Norman or anything. He did blackface was what he did. He went from place to place doing blackface, and he was good at it too. Like he went on a tour across the U.S. It It was like Def Jam, except nothing like it, and also racist. It was a weird tour. It's just like, it's hot. That's a choice. But he was making money. Like, even to this day, people in my family be like, but he made money though. I'm like, all right. Yeah. But in doing that, he actually ended up marrying a former slave. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. But what I think happened was that I think he had to keep putting on blackface throughout the relationship to like maintain appearances. I'm gonna go to the store real quick. Yeah, so I'm like 1/8 or like a quarter black. I'm not sure, but you know, you go work on that mess somehow. You know? God damn. I was in Japan a couple months ago, and first thing I did when I got to Japan was I got molested by a toilet. I don't know if anybody here is, somebody over here is molested by a toilet. I could just tell they have that energy. Molested because I don't know. Do you guys know this? They have like these really like fancy toilets in Japan with like a shit ton of buttons on them, and they're all in Japanese. So I just went to go flush the toilet, but instead I turned on like a bidet from hell. It was an angry Japanese bidet, just being like, "Let me service you," and I'm like, "Yo, my man, you gotta calm down. This is a lot of energy, you know." So I just had this steady stream of Japanese water hitting my asshole, and it was tremendous. Yeah, that shit had me hella bricked up when that water was hitting me, you know. I was like, oh, that's crazy. You gotta stop. I was blushing, but I mean, the fucked up thing was that you just gotta sit there and take it, because you don't want to be the dude limping through Tokyo airport like, it's just so the Japanese people could point at you and laugh and be like, oh, you got molested by the toilet, and I'm just like, I did. Heavenly Father, I did, you know. Alright, that's a weird place to end, but I'm out. Thank you.
Give it up for Ramsy, Hernandez, everybody. It's fucking hilarious shit. All right, we got Annie on deck. We're finishing out with the amazing Bob Infinite. Let's get abrifs up. Give it up for abrifs, everybody. Once again, it's a True Drink Moment. Thank you for coming out. Abrifs, give it up, give it up.
How you bunch of cum buckets doing?
Woo!
My name is abrifs. I like keeping up with my friends, you know. I think it's cool. I have a friend back home in Nigeria. He sent me a photo of him. It was like, dude, I'm getting skinny, man. I'm poor. So as a good friend, what did I do? I sent him a video of me at the Cheesecake Factory. I was like, dude, life is fucking good, man. I'm rich. I'm just kidding. I blocked him instead. I think more of the story, you should check on your friends and make sure you're doing better than them. I think that's good. My mom's friend, she called me also back home. She told me that, oh, my friend is now doing cocaine now. I was like, congratulations. Do you know how bad the economy is in Nigeria right now? I think we should investigate him actually. Like, where's he getting the money from, you know? If you can afford coke in that economy, like you're doing something right, you know? Maybe I should call him instead. And she's talking to me, she's like, you gotta talk to him, man. I'm like, I spend all my money on drugs. Like, I just can't afford coke, you know? A lot of weird things has been happening. I'm kind of drunk, so it's fine. Woo! Yeah, my grandmother, she called me a whore. Yeah, she called me a whore. She's like, you look like a prostitute, man. Like, you need to cut off your hair. She's very religious, and I was like, Grandma, you're the one who had 10 kids back to back. Like, if anyone's a cum slut, it's you. I didn't say that actually. I can never say that to my grandmother, you know? She can say anything she wants to me and I'll still send her money, you know? Like, she'll be like, you're the worst grandson ever, you're terrible, no one would marry you. And by the way, I need $500. And I'm like, oh, you got it. It's almost like she knows my kink, you know? I like to read, you know, I have an Amazon Kindle. And I'm trying to like learn more English. But I don't always read though, I always watch porn on it, you know? And trust me, I tried, like I downloaded Shakespeare, you know, and but anytime I read Shakespeare, like 5 seconds into reading, I'm Googling Big Black Mandingo destroy Japanese scene. And trust me, that's better than reading Shakespeare, you know? Because Shakespeare never made me calm. And trust me, I've tried. Alright, thank you guys, that's my time. I'm kind of drunk, make sure you have fun, get safe, get home safe.
That fit right in. I mean, we've been talking about cum, sluts, and all of it all. Didn't somebody say cum something earlier? Or, yeah, there was nutting and the whole thing. So that really brought it full circle. So give it up one more time for abrifs, everybody. Abrifs. Fantastic. All right, we are rounding it out. Thank you for this legendary night. Give yourselves a round of applause just for coming out July 8th, 2024. Country Music Summer continues. All right, we're going to close it out with the great Bob Infinite, but we're going to have a little more literature, just once again to kind of bring things full circle. We're very excited to have some more writing. Can we get a big round of applause for Annie? Give it up for Annie.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I've been very vocal in the crowd because I was hearing a lot about my past, aka Japanese, aka Japanese. I was like 3 years old when I realized, no, not 3 years old, I was like 3 years ago when I did Ancestry.com, and I realized that I am a product of the rape of Nanking, so I feel you there. I feel you there. If anyone is, yeah, it's, you know, they're not all winners. We didn't see a lot of winners tonight, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, this has been a really fun crowd. Every time I get a microphone in hand, I'm like, I can do this. Yeah. And Matt tonight was like, oh, you should do stand-up, and I was like, that's an insult, because any man identifying as a man tells me to do stand-up, I'm just like, oh my god, you hate me. But that's okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna do literature and cry. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. That's where we're at. But I appreciate you comedians because I genuinely laughed tonight. Like, I felt it in my belly and it rose up and I let it out, which I needed. Okay, so this poem I wrote, I also don't even know the time limit here because I've never done it here.
5 minutes.
It's 5 minutes, but they were going for a real long time. Yeah, they were doing that for a while. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's so crazy, I need to pee. Okay, so this is called A Recipe for an Identity Crisis. And I wrote this when I was on a lot of mushrooms. Okay, a recipe for an identity crisis. Ingredients. 100,000 strands of hair on a woman's head, 1 pack of sneaky cigarettes, 2 nervous hearts, a handful of false promises, 1 orange, 1/3 of a gram of a disillusionment. Instructions: read every open book on your shelf. Immerse yourself into the herons and tortured artist trope. Pour in the ecstasy of someone else's angst, then put to a simmer. Listen to the rain. If there's no rain, then submerge yourself in a bathtub full of tea bags. After the scum and dirt fall off you, walk down the street. Pass by your favorite homes from Architectural Digest, say hello to the cat in the window, and piss on the sexism that shouts at you on billboards. By the time you've conceived enough dreams, you've reached the local corner. Fetch a smile from the clerk and buy the cheapest rosé. Remember to stick your nose up at the fancy cars on the way back. Once you're seated at home and the candle is lit, recall today's headlines. Remember, the war overseas is big, just like the war in your heart. Stir your thoughts, add a pinch of salty device. Bake until age 25, keep warm, and serve one at a dinner party. I did not anticipate this light or the drunkenness of my state. Yeah. This one is called Call Her Baby When I'm a Maybe, and it's about the epidemic of situationships, which is, yeah, we need a vaccine at this point. Yeah. Okay. Call her baby when I'm a maybe. You take me to the water because you owe me. Your humor barely keeps me afloat, entirely a sea of mediocrity. We ride to a party to meet your old friends, even when you see me as a means to an end. Asthmatic panic ensues when I understand you'll have to choose. Taking the long way home, you circle back to saying, I wish we met at a different time. You think I trust that line? We do it again and again. In the morning, you still hit send. She calls during pillow talk, and I walk in a fugue over losing the front. Kitty littered all my feelings and you weren't done. Your baby doesn't know what happened, and I'll tell her, and you'll be blackened. That's it.
For Annie, everybody, fantastic, beautiful. The epidemic of situationships. It's so true. What is going on? What happened to family values? Everybody's situation. What about a mother and a father and a child and a...
Well, we returning.
All right. That's right. Easy Paradise. We're all about strong family values here. No situationships. All right. We get married. We stay faithful for the rest of our lives. All right. Yeehaw, exactly. All right, so yeah, we got the legend. This is a great sonic architect, sonic artist. Get ready for some great fucking music. Can we give it up for Bob Infinite, everybody? Give it up for Bob Infinite.
What's up, everybody? So I'm gonna do a song, but before I do the song, I'm gonna recite the lyrics as a poem. The song is called Flying Across Water. Flying across the water, swimming in the air, floating towards infinity, I'll find myself next to you. I'm seeing what I'm feeling, still feeling what I saw, loving a limitless love, grasping for the truth. Thinking about peace, singing about infinite love, flying across water into myself. All right, it's the song I'm working on right now. Made the track and stuff too, but. Thank you.
That's right. Okay.
Appreciate you hosting.
Of course.
Right here, I guess.
Friggin' killing me. Hopefully I'll be able to come by and see what y'all are doing at the
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, just 1 second. All right. Give it up for yourselves. Touch me. Feel me. See me. Feel me. Touch me. Hear me. See me. Fuck, I gotta get my notes. Touch me. Wow, it was poetry, it was Brad Summer, and we had it all. Listening to you, I get the music, looking at you, I feel the heat, coloring you, I hear the wages, I get excited when I hear comedy, stand-up comedy. As I at you, I see paradise gazing at you, doing the open mic, listening to your comedy, your music, your poetry, your stories about putting it inside the vagina, ejaculating, coming inside of a vagina, ejaculating raw, straight into fallopian, fucking doing it raw, because we love women in a totally non-threatening, consensual way. We support women. We want to get to know them. We love their personalities, and we want to hear about their interests. Tell me about your day. Tell me about your day. Tell me about your job. I love putting it in your vagina and with no condom. It just feels better. It feels better coming raw. Motherfucking to you. I give the vagina nutting inside. I get it. I see God following you, giving it to you. I spit on it. Don't fuck with my drugs. Don't fuck with my drugs. Don't fuck with my drugs. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for coming out, everybody. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, one last thing. I just want to say, I've been reading Brothers K by Dostoevsky. Okay, and there's men in there talking about they want to take women to the, they're willing to go to the end of the earth and just like they'll murder someone for a woman and they'll do all these things, and I haven't felt that way in like 14 years, So the point is, we got to return to, we got to embrace tradition, okay? Because things were different, okay? Before situationships, before dating apps. Don't you want to feel that way again? So women, don't give it up. Don't give up sex to anyone, especially not me. Don't do it, okay? Don't give up the pussy anymore. Drive men to madness. Embrace tradition. Reject modernity.
I just come back like every week with just some weird shit.
All right, bye, Jason King. Except, all right. I just had to say that. Okay, well, here we go. You guys ready for Matt Proctor?
Oh yeah.
He's gonna close it out.
All right. Oh, there we go. Let me just.
I said my piece. I'm not a ball hog. Have a response. Go to response.
Everything's fine. Like you can date or not. You know, it's just like whatever. Just everyone calm down.
This is me elevating. That's me elevating female voices. Okay. I'm gonna sit my male ass down and just listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen to women. Listen to women.
Yeah, so the other day I was walking down the street.
Ah, boring! Ah, man, let's bomb shit!
Danny, boy,
Football, sports.
Can I get my phone?
This night,
I got a jackal.
Right here.
Sports.
Sorry.
You guys hear me? I was just thinking about this. You know, the worst person you know knows an even worse person.
Yeah.
That's I don't know, like, everyone just calm down with the, like, wait, what's your point? Your point is, you're saying that we should go back to traditionalism.
It's too late.
Come on, Danny, come on.
No, it's too late for what I was
For what you were suggesting. But I want to know, but we can pretend, you know, we're in the red room.
Right.
It's red roof here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Just make the best.
Red roof in.
Just make the best.
Right. No, I'd agree.
I'm not dumb enough to not be sad, but I'm not smart enough to figure it out.
Great, Matt. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Sound great. Have a good night. All right.
that feels temporary. Now you better be talking in a straight line.
You want me to talk in a straight line?
As you
Well,
usually do.
when they're done, I'm gonna go.
Better
probably
talk in a
just
straight
read
line and
something
not going, you know.
No, it's never.
All right. Talking in a straight line as opposed to a curved line. I think that we've all had a good night.
Yeah.
And here's what I think. I think this has been good. And in order for it to remain good, it must come to an end.
Yeah. Let me just. I'm just gonna. All right.
All good things come.
Except for Matt.
Thank you all. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Ramsy. Thank you, Jake Dester. Thank you, Shaina. Not Compton. Your name is not Compton. Johnson. Joseph. Fuck. Okay. I'm so sorry. Shaina Joseph. The amazing Shaina Joseph. Hilarious.
My last name doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I'm sorry about that. I fuck up everybody's fucking. I'm so sorry. Fool. Hell yeah. All right. Let me just read something very quickly, okay? All right. This is called Manila Sky. Manila Sky. Manila, like the envelopes. When he was updating my tacos, that sounds nice. Like the envelopes of meat. Digesting life paste. Singing like the kid. Burning after reading. I am so close to having it all. They cut down Sherwood Forest to build the British Royal Navy. She's holding back, making outmoded cultural references as my involvement has outlived its warranty. Don't fuck with my drugs. Don't fuck with my drugs. Do not fuck with my drugs. Just play the scene. Just play the scene. Learning film and television. Learning from television and movies. Learning from film, television, and movies. Filming television and learning from movies. Why can't I give up at last? We'll see you on Governor's Island. We'll see you on Governor's Island.
Yeah! This is very nice! Yeah, we want Matt Proctor! You should be famous!
I'm hella booked up, man.
Let me,
I'm gonna throw back to Little Ghost.
Matt Proctor
Yo.
our open mics.
why?
You get that all.
That's gonna, yeah.